Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida. I'm at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. I've got a couple of pans of colors and a pre-primed dry 12 by 24 inch canvas. And I've had this idea in my head for a long time of something I want to try. So now I'm going to try it. I've got these couple of choices of pans of colors, and I want to put colors on top of whatever my base is. And my base in this case is abalone. It's a Prizm pour. And I guess I'll pull this out if I need it. So I was gonna use some, I may still use some Decoart Americana 24 karat gold. This is Mayan gold. And I want to see the difference. I think this is mixed with Floetrol and that is not. But the thickness seems to be fairly similar. Color's a shade different. I'll put that aside. So whatever colors I put on top of this, I'm going to dip out with my shovel. This is Jasmine. I'm going to try and be a little sparing because I generally want mostly the gold to show. This is Wild Orchid. Another Prizm pour. This is a favorite, so was that, so was the other one. This is Cerulean Blue. I try and be as organic as I can, but sometimes I just get into a groove where I'm... This is Royal Sapphire. This is a Prizm pour also. I'm going to put a little Chantilly lace on top. I wanted some interference because it's black, but I'm not sure which one. I need to make more gold, and that's the one I would use. Maybe we'll use some interference violet. Maybe we'll save that for last, so it'll come out first. I'm going to throw, just for grins, a little bit of golden product, Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. Because I've loved it in everything I've used it in, and I know that Colour Arte has a vivid, intense acrylic color, excuse me. It's also Quinacridone Azo Gold. This is a Rhapsody Rose. I don't have much of this. I don't use this too often because I love it and I want to save some of it. This is a Primary Element. So far so good. What have I got over here? I've got some Passion. I want more pinks. This is a Primary Element also. I don't think I can have too many pinks. It does take longer to put the paint in the pan than it actually does to do the painting. And we'll find out. I may have leftovers and I have to do another painting with them. This is Snapdragon. This is a Primary Element. Because I'm not entirely sure I can really do what I want to do. What is in my mind is not necessarily the same as what's going to happen on the canvas. This is Saffron. This is a Prizm pour. This is a pour. This is a color that Colour Arte made up at my suggestion, which makes me happy. I might want to leave that out. I've got a few colors I'm not too concerned about putting in. I am going to use a little bit of this color that I made up when I ran out of Plum Blossom. This has got Frosted, which is pale blue, and a little bit of magenta, 15 drops of the Vivid Intense, 3 drops of the ultramarine blue, and 2 drops of the dioxazine purple. And then what I've got left to put in are my Sour Lemon with a little touch of orange to make it a more yellowy orange color than yellow. And then I'm going to put in the interference violet and cross my fingers. I don't have any blue in there, and I have a blue out and I didn't add it, and I'm going to do it. Well, I guess the Snapdragon sort of qualifies, but it's way more purple than blue. So let's use what's left of my Egyptian blue and hope there's enough gold in there. If there doesn't seem like there's enough gold in there, I'll probably wind up adding some more. So I was contemplating adding some chalk lines, and I think you could. I also thought about something that I ought to try at least once. And you could use a straight edge with this. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. Let's try. Let's try down from the center. Once. Well, maybe more than once, but we don't know that yet. I'm going to scrape off the bottom of my shovel. There, I've got one ray. Now, I feel like it's necessary to go to the other side. I didn't really want to drip there. And I really would like a point. Not that I know for sure I can have one. I kind of feel like it would be not a bad idea to try and draw with my shovel the rays that I'm contemplating. And let it tip back a little. I have never tried this before, and it might be cool. It might be very cool. I'm kind of hoping it is. That would be a duh on my part. Now I'm just going to use the paint in my shovel. Try and go really super light. I don't have enough colors in that. I don't want any solid. Well, I might want some at some point. Now I made a mistake there. I'm going to try and fix it by using a tongue depressor. Pull my colors out. And since it's a dry canvas, and I'm irreverent, I'm gonna wish I could really make that a point. And I'm gonna use my fingers to prove that point. Now I still don't think it's a bad idea. Start back from where you want to start. I'm just exploring all my possibilities when I'm putting these marks down. If you rest your shovel and you've got residuals, they will come out. Sort of lost my track with what I was doing as far as the shovel turning, but I think it only really works well with the biggest marks. But it's pretty awesome right now, in spite of the fact that I'm a little bit nervous about this and maybe not doing the best job possible. I'm going to start way back this time, because I can always add the sharp end. Taking it away is not as easy. Got to slow down when I get to the corner. And maybe I'll just keep using my tongue depressor to move that paint up into position. That kind of worked. I see another place that needs help. Just a dab will fix it. I've got a drip. Just makes me want to put more right over the edge right there. Alright, I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to think that maybe I could even leave things alone if I wanted to. I mean, I could stop right there and it'd be a pretty cool piece of pop art. I am going to use my tongue depressor whenever, for whatever. Oops. It's an experiment. It's a study, as someone once exclaimed. They're kind of all studies. I got awesome colors in my dish. I'm very pleased with my dish. Got to make sure I can turn this around. I'm quiet because I'm focused. And I'm going to have to put a little more paint in the bottom there. And I'm not sure how that looks, but we're going to go with the old fake it till you make it. And it still looks pretty cool. I'm going to let some more paint fall down over the edge though. Why not? I don't know how many more of those I need. I don't know. I kind of think that it's better to, you know what, I really want to take my stick and use it in between. And see what kind of texture that creates. And I kind of don't mind that. I like the idea of a guide. I didn't think that's what I was going to do, but that's what I'm going to do. Back and forth and back. And I could fill it in, just keep on dabbing away. I don't think it would hurt anything. I think that might be my solution to doing the rest of it. I don't know how many more of those shovels I need. I could put one more down here, but I kind of like the black space the way it is. And I suppose at any given point in time, if I changed my mind about using these as leads, I could bring the shovel back in. So far so good. I'm liking this. It's like potentially even better than I was hoping for. The nice thing about the longer sticks, and the shorter sticks actually, is you can just stack the marks. As long as you've got pretty colors, you're styling. And that's neat. I kind of think I might want to put a gold a gold line down in between. What a good idea this turned out to be. I think anyway. I'm liking that. I really want to do one someday when I just do all shovels, but I'm kind of thinking a larger canvas might be the better solution for that. I have to decide when I'm going to stop. I do this kind of late in the day, so I apologize if my lighting isn't all it should be. I have so many things going on in my mornings that I don't often get to paint until later in the afternoon. I'm liking the way those colors are mixing. I kind of like the black, the negatives bases in between, so I'm not sure what to do about that. I'm sure I could put another shovel in there, but I also kind of confused. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do that. I've got 3 minutes to tell you all the things I usually tell you, and to notice that I have gaps in anything, which I don't think is the end of the world either. Let's grab a little bit of this. I think you could even combine the shovel stripes or rays with something else. Boy, my dish is completely beautiful. Check that out. That's pretty cool. That gives me more ideas. That's a fat one. I'm going to have to make adjustments to that. Fortunately, we figured out how to make adjustments, so that's not a bad thing. Just going to use the shovel itself. And there's no exactness. You can do what you want. I like that. That's a good one. Makes me want to do another one over here. Makes me want to try the shovel over here. So something, a medium size line. Can she get away with it? You know what? I'm putting one down here first. I like changing up the pattern inside the rays. That does not bother me. And any of my tips that aren't perfect, I can always fix. I'm going to grab a little bit more. I'm not trying to be uniform in any way, shape, or form. That one was a little off. Let's move it up. Cool, really cool. Liking this a lot. I don't know about that. I so like that space. The temptation is to just keep right on filling things up, as long as I have beautiful colors. And I've got only 1 minute left to tell you guys. I love you. Check out my link tree. It has Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, Facebook groups, Expressionist Art Studio, Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Appreciation Group is for students. I have over 29 lists of 100 videos. I should not be hurrying, but I'd like to give you I'd like to give you a shot. I'm just going to fill in. I guess I will be hurrying. But sometimes I find out interesting things even hurrying. So this might look a shade different when you see it, but probably not that much. I'm going to quick like a bunny give you an opportunity to see the shimmer in there. I'm sure I'm going to put another line in there, at least one. I love you guys. Thank you for the PayPal donations. You're gone. Oh well. See you anon. Bye for now. Priscilla out. That's so cool. I give lessons. I sell my art. Please share. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate all the donations. Thanks for the memberships. Come back again soon. There's spring clothing under the video. I don't know why it's still recording, but it's okay with me. I love you guys.